asked myself a question, because I've been changing and I've been growing and I'm aware. I'm hyper aware. I used to think that my voice wasn't valid. So I would learn to dim my voice. And I am so aware and so attentive that I was able to be present to listen to everybody else. I care about everybody's voice. I really do. So it is very hard to have an exchange with somebody who doesn't hear you when you speak, but you hear everything when they speak. Now, I took that personally when I was little, but not personally as though that person is doing me wrong. I took it personally as though it became a trauma of mine. Not realizing it until I was older, but it became a trauma because I wasn't willing to speak up in certain spaces. I didn't like to get involved in social discussions and things like that because I believed my voice didn't matter. Okay? Now, present day 2023, okay, Taysha Lee has experienced the same things, but I'm a different bitch now, okay? I'm a whole nother level now, because now my eyes are open. All three of my eyes, they open. You feel me? So, I had to have a moment with myself. I said, no, I'm not going crazy. You see what happens when you are with somebody you know, you actually are living within past bonds, past relatable bonds. Your being actually knows people that you have relationship with. Your actual, I know it sounds deep, but your vessel is in tune with the person that you used to know vibrationally. It's not, you can't control that, right? And so you will almost automatically rewire the same connections you had in the past with these people around you, right? I'm doing well. Keep up. Stay with me. I'm keeping up too. So I was faced with old vibrations and my higher self observing the situation. Now, let me tell you something if you don't know nothing else. You see that personal journey that you on, that healing journey, that awakening that you on, it makes you have another seat in the room. These are the reasons why that journey is so important, because nobody can get you twitted. Nobody can get you twisted. Okay? Now, two of the things I applied in this situation is, when I was spoken over, I did not retract what I was saying. I continued to execute what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying though. While I'm executing what I'm saying, I can hear the person talking over me. But the difference is, I can hear you talking over me and still keep my point of focus to say what I'm saying. So when we get to the end of the point now, I'm looking at you like, did you hear me? And they lost. They lost in what they were saying. But I'm able to regurgitate what it is that you were saying. But did you hear me, though? You need to work on that. You need to work on that. Because if you need forget me. If you need people's undivided attention when you are expressing yourself, or you are just dominating energy, that's not an exchange, baby. And it's not a what's the word? It's not a burden on me. It's actually a detriment to you, because in actuality, it means that you don't receive half the things that you're supposed to receive in most exchanges, because you're blind to it. Some people can't, talk? They can talk, but they can't hear. Some people can talk, but they can't hear you. I'm talking, but are you listening though? You can hear me, but are you listening? That's the one. Some people can hear you, but they ain't listening. Yeah, that part right there. And I know it was happening to me in many different realms. Now, fair dues, I get why I would have been a person to enable these behaviors, because I was someone who had experienced certain things in my childhood that made me very receptive to my surroundings. And I always wanted to try and help and support. So you see, when I talk to you, I am talking to you. I'm exchanging with you. And you see me see you. In an energetic world, that can make energy vampires attach themselves to me like no other. Succubus. Okay? I've had to learn this shit myself to save myself. I need you to feel what I'm saying. So when I'm showing up right now, when I'm showing up in my true light, It's because I've worked through these things. I've understood the power of my voice and my energy. And I understand why the vampires would attach. Some people don't realize they are vampires. This is not me speaking out of judgment, okay? This is just awareness on the whole, because I am you and you are me. If I have awareness, I have the awareness to give to you. And I also have the ability to protect myself. All right? All right. But some people don't realize they are energy vampires. Some people have gone through things that result in them being energy vampires when they're surrounded around certain vessels that have the energy to pour out. Now, I'm not saying just because they have the energy to pour out that you should take it, because not everybody realizes. Well, like myself, growing up, I didn't realize I was on an empty cup all the time because everybody wanted me to listen to them, but nobody was listening to me, and I didn't know enough to know to pour into myself at the time. I just knew to take care of everybody around me. The people pleaser, if you want to put it in a category, I was the ultimate people pleaser. And I had nothing for myself. The only time I had time for myself was when I was alone, by myself, with myself, and I could be my own best friend. I would spend time, me, the mirror, or the camera. Either way, we gonna have a fucking funny day because we fucking funny, right? We funny. Life is funny. But it wasn't always able to be shared and expressed as purely as I'm doing so now while I'm healing and shit. But understand the detriment that it could cause long term if you're not aware and you don't realize, and you become enablers. You enable these things if you don't take the time to go deep and do the shadow work and figure out why you are that way. What is it about me that keeps going for that kind of person? What is it about me that there's just so many things I could go into. But I understand that we will have our different experiences. So I digress to a certain degree, but not all the way, because my voice is here to stay. But I think I made my point, which is really, really cool. Okay, I like getting to the point. Because I have such a vast mind that the spirit just, but we getting there, okay? We communicating, we connecting. I'm here for it, okay? The third eye is high in the sky right now. Yeah. So it's a lot. The journey is a lot, but it's good to ask yourself the difficult questions, guys. And I'm always going to be an advocate for that. I'm always going to encourage people to do that. And the people that are surrounded around me at the moment are people that reflect that same intention. Just being intentional about their spaces, intentional about their healing, intentional about understanding themselves and creating the life that they deserve. We all deserve the life we deserve. We all deserve the life we wish for. You feel me? I'm going to stop right here because I feel like I done did what I came to do. Milu, you good? Milu? Milu? Hello? That's my puss, y'all. Milu? You see me seeing you? Hello? You trying to find somewhere comfortable. Yeah, so if I could give you 3 tips, they would be to journal every day, every morning. Find at least 15 minutes for yourself. I mean, I spend a lot more time on my journal. I have to write 3 solid pages every day, if not more. And I allow myself to release on the page, bring things to the surface. I don't overthink what I'm writing. Sometimes I pause, but you're supposed to keep a constant flow. You're not supposed to think about what you're writing. And what it will allow you to do is it will allow you to stop storing some of the things that you may need to pay attention to. And you'll have moments of awareness, maybe some emotional days. I've had some emotional times, man. But the point is that process helps you clear and cleanse. But before you know it, you're at a place where if anything is out of alignment, that bitch is going to come up and show itself. And you're going to be like, no, not today. Nah. You got to go. Okay. So journaling every day will help you. Make sure you allocate time for yourself weekly. Now, I don't know what that looks like for you. That could be a trip to the park. It could be a trip to get your nails did. It could be a little massage. It could be taking yourself out to the cinema. It could be going for a walk. But the point is the time is for you. It's allocated for you. You are the important thing right here. If you ain't good, nobody's good. That's how you need to see it. Okay? And in doing so, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to fill your reservoir with self-love because you're doing for yourself. If you are a recovering people pleaser, these steps is going to help you figure out what is and what is not for you. Because when it comes to what's the word when they square up? When they square each other up, when it comes to the showdown, you're going to pick you. And it's going to surprise you because you're going to remember a very recent while where you didn't choose you. And that's not going to be acceptable anymore. That's a non-negotiable. You feel me? It's non-negotiable now. And then you just going to see things clear up. Things going to fall away. Some things ain't going to come back into alignment because you wasn't in alignment. You feel me? You got to surrender to that process. There's going to be some things you try and hold on to. You going to hold on to some things because you feel like it's your responsibility. But some things got to go. Just like the seasons and the leaves. Some things got to go. And that's got to be one of the most painful lessons I've had to learn. Let go so it can grow. Not with malice and hard feelings. I mean, if somebody did you wrong, I understand. But not every situation is a malice situation. Some things just don't align anymore. Where you're going and who you are becoming no longer aligns with who you were and who you've been. That's a painful lesson. It's painful. It's gonna hurt little bits. What I'm trying to say, I'm humorous. But hand on heart, that shit can make or break a person. Some people choose to hold on, and because of that, they are in a position where gotta put my hands up and let it go. Some people choose to hold on. That's all I will say. And because of that, the results or where they're trying to get to may not be attainable. You know, your higher self, you technically are sacrificing self. You're sacrificing yourself, and sacrificing self is the beginning of the end. You feel me? So, it's always love and light. We get a little deep over here, but it's always deep and comedic. Is that a word? Comedic? Comedic? Bitch. Whoa. Yeah, we always got the comedies around here. To be honest, I'm sharing more of that comedy with myself, which is why it's showing up so much, and I'm so grateful because I can be serious, but I can be a clown at the same time. It's really healing for me. Really, really healing for me. I don't believe I was born to do anything else. I've been this way since I was a kitty kid. Like a kitty kid. I've been running around on this giddy gid since I was a kid. I've always been a lover of comedy, and I'm so grateful if this comedy brings anybody healing. Drop a comment or something. Let me know, okay? Because it's only supporting me and it's supporting you. Because I want to support in the best ways that I can without sacrificing myself. I just want to show up as my true self. And I'm going to keep doing that. But let me know if you resonate. Let me know what you feel deep in your heart space. Connect that way. So that you can manifest more things that are for you, that can help you on this journey. Because I'm just so grateful for those people who have applied and made a difference on my journey. By them being themselves. Come on, somebody. All right, y'all. You know what it is. I love y'all. Yeah.